Welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show. You're watching Park City Television, of course, and we have a couple of very interesting guests here from the Lyrical Opera Theater in Salt Lake City, Utah. Is that accurate?
Yes.
And it's Lynnette and Jamie. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Tell me about this organization.
This is a very small community-based opera company. We perform down in Midvale, and we perform in a very small little theater. We do operas with in their original languages with super title translations, so everyone can come and understand the opera and enjoy it. And this year we have Jamie Forchic, who is from Park City, and she is going to be singing with us, and she's actually got a little solo role in the opera this year.
That's terrific. So now the super titles means that when you're watching an opera in a foreign language, there's something above that will translate it into English.
Exactly.
So it helps someone understand the flow of the plot of an opera.
Exactly, because operas are plays set to music, and the words are usually very poetic and very dense with colors, and to be able to follow that and see the poetry as it's written very closely to the Italian can give you just a heightened experience, and you can be like in the action and also enjoy the language, the original language, which is a beautiful thing to listen to.
So you guys have Jamie, I'd like to ask you a couple of questions. Are you ready for this? It's going to be fun. All right. How old are you?
I'm 11 years old.
Wait, I expected you to sing that you were like, I'm 11. But no, I'm kidding. So it sounds like as an opera performer, you actually talk during the day. You don't always sing.
Yeah.
I heard you warming up as I ran downstairs for a minute. I heard you warming up in the ladies' restroom. You have a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
And what role are you playing in this upcoming performance?
I'm playing the shepherdess.
And what happens to the shepherdess?
How would you say this? What happens is, well,
the shepherdess is at the top of the third act, and she's actually kind of a foreshadowing of what's about to happen in the third act. It's kind of an interesting thing because it's kind of outside of the opera plot itself.
Interesting. So I asked you a tough question.
It is a tough question.
I was trying to throw you a softball.
Yeah.
What's the name of this opera?
Tosca.
And what is the general plot? What's the high level plot for Tosca? So
Tosca is
Tosca is the name of the character that I sing.
And you're a performer also. This is not.
Yes.
So this is a full adult cast that includes someone.
Yes, that includes Jamie. Exactly.
Gotcha. Go ahead.
Yes.
Continue. Tell me about Tosca.
Tosca is based actually on actual political events that were happening, historical events that were happening. It takes place on June 14th, 1800. And is around based on the invasion of Rome by Napoleon. And those political events actually affect the opera. Tosca is in love with a painter named Mario Cavaradossi, who is on the wrong political side, and he helps an escaped political prisoner who is being chased by Scarpia, who is a corrupt chief of police in Rome. And Scarpia actually forces Tosca into a situation where she doesn't want to be, and she ends up actually killing Scarpia. She stabs him with a knife.
So there's political intrigue.
Yes.
There is a romance.
Yes.
There is murder.
There is murder, right?
This is how, guys. This
is opera at
This is live. This is real.
Yes.
This is relevant today.
It is relevant today, which is crazy, because when I was starting this opera, I said to myself, this doesn't make any sort of, it doesn't even conform with anything that's happening today. And yet then we have torture, political prisoner torture, and I was like, okay, that's happening today. We have opposites of, we have like royalism and republicanism pitted against each other in the opera. Not that royalism is happening today, but we have two different sides pitted against each other politically.
Well, there's a lot of politics that are in the mainstream right now.
Exactly.
So, let me ask you, when are these performances? Where do they happen?
The performances take place on June 13th, June 20th, June 26th, and June 28th down in a little theater in Midvale, right in the middle of Midvale.
What's the theater called?
The theater is the Midvale Performing Arts Center.
And the name of the organization is?
Lyrical Opera Theater.
And where can people go online to find out more?
LyricalOperaTheater.com.
Great. Now, Jamie, I want to have you back. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back. Will you perform a little bit of opera for us? Okay. And we'll keep it easy on you. Just a little bit of opera, and you can get a preview of what the Lyrical Opera Theater does after these messages. Thanks for watching Park City Television.
And welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show. Once again, we have Jamie Forchic here, and she is part of the Lyrical Opera Theater. Welcome back. I'm so happy to have you here to sing for us. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Excellent. So I was curious, before we have you perform your song for us, what do you enjoy most about performing?
I like the joy of being in front of people and having the joy of performing in front of them and the joy that brings to them.
Oh, that's wonderful. So it's kind of like it's not just about you. You like to see the smiles and the joy in people's faces. That's pretty amazing. How long have you been singing for?
4 or 5 years now.
No kidding. Is that something your mom kind of said, hey, do you want to do this? Or did you always want to do that? How did that happen?
Kind of started, so my sister would do piano. And our teacher, she did voice too, so my mom wanted me to start doing some kind of instrument or voice too. So she signed me up about 4 or 5 years ago, and
from there, now you're performing with Lyrical Opera Theater. That's pretty cool. We were mentioning a little bit about your character. You're the shepherdess, okay? What does your costume look like?
It would be more of khaki pants and kind of as you would see a shepherdess with a coat and...
So think of a shepherdess. That's how they would dress pretty much. Well, tell me about the song that you're going to be singing for us.
It's called Io de sospiri, and it takes place of how the shepherdess is feeling. It kind of, at first, it's saying of me of sighs. I sigh a lot, and then I sigh of the leaves on the tree, and kind of says my heart is hurt at the moment, kind of describes at the moment that the shepherdess is feeling.
These are pretty big themes for an 11-year-old. That's pretty amazing that you're singing these and bringing them to the stage. I am so much looking forward to hearing you perform. So here she is. She's from Park City, if you didn't catch that before. So Jamie, take it away. It's your turn now. We're going to cue the music up, then you can start singing, okay?